Well, greetings again, and this is Dr. Bill Wyatt with the American Orthodontic Society. It has its headquarters in Grapevine, Texas, close to the airport, so you can fly in there and take courses, and they'll pick you up and take you to the airport from the hotels, or you can get it's not very far from the airport itself, the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. So it's an excellent place, and we have a excellent facility for teaching there in Grapevine, Texas. And so anyway, I'm going to show this young lady we did several years ago, but she is from the town of Glenrose. That's where I live now. And she's a hairdressing lady, and she's grown up and everything. But we did this years ago. And this was back in 1977. We were still using bands. We were getting out of the bands and getting into brackets then. But on her, we had the bands. Everything. It was straighten the teeth up, and I'm just going to show really the uprighting of these teeth. And so we did some extractions on the case, and the second molars got hung up down there some way or another. Now here is the case was very crowded, and so we took out. These are poor x-rays. They've been taken since 1972, 8 of 72. And so here we did a slice and other thing, but we ended up taking the tooth out in here and over on the other side also. And I thought by moving this forward, these teeth would upright, but they didn't. They just laid on down like that. Now that's an odd thing for the tooth to do. But these teeth did that. Now, okay, here we go, showing the wisdom teeth now coming in here, back on here and here, and one here, back in this area. Now we're going to come in and take out a bicuspid. So this video was taken in January of '74, before we started the case. And so we took the first bi out here. It was in between here. And now we're going to get this tooth down in this, and we'll have to take this baby tooth out, and this tooth will come in this area. And I thought by moving that forward, so we held this gap open while this tooth was coming up in here, and we kept this step down here, and let that tooth erupt into there. And we had this tooth to take out, and we had the follicular movement. It would push this tooth back on this direction, since the bicuspid is gone here. See, we took it out. Over here, this would work great. It came on in. This will come off and go down in that direction there. Now we've got the second molars and the wisdom teeth back here to put in place. And so we prepare that. This is 475, and they were coming from Glenrose here. Now here you will see this tooth, this follicle pushes on this and shows this tooth over, and it erupts down between the 475, and here it is in 76. That's the tooth right here is just coming straight in this part. And here we were, let this one that roped in here. And while we were doing this, watch this tooth over here. I'm going to go back. I thought this tooth surely would just tilt and come up in this direction, but it didn't. The thing just laid out there. And so now we have to upright these teeth. So that's what I'm going to show you. It doesn't matter if this tooth could be headed down this way, found it down here. You could still upright it to get it in place down here. So now we'll come in and we bond it onto the side of the tooth. Now it looks like it's on the edge, and pull this spring up here to raise that up. And we did the same thing over on this one over here to pick it up. And that spring, pull that tooth right out of this area here. And this was years ago. I don't have a really good view of that. But I'll show you how you do that. Now we got it sitting right straight in there. And now I think her wisdom teeth had room to come in. Let me go back here and see. I'm sorry, that's the end of that case right there. So anyway, we brought them in, and if I remember correctly, her wisdom teeth had room to come in. So we'll say goodbye, but maybe that'll show you how we upright teeth, and you can upright anybody's tooth or teeth, however many you need to, as long as the people live. And thank you for watching, and we'll sign off here now.